see. They get ready to see Michael second time. That was my second time. This is her first time. Y'all gonna enjoy? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
It was off the chain, right?
It was great.
It was like cut look
It
close.
was crazy.
How'd you like the Michael movie?
I loved it.
Wasn't it good?
I loved it from start to finish.
Me too.
I'm not gonna say that because she hasn't seen it yet, but
yeah, you gotta. I want to go see it again with a bigger audience, so I can be dancing in there and I can talk the way I want to talk in here. All right, well, nice to meet y'all, man. You gotta go see the Michael movie, man. I done saw it twice. I'm going back to see it again. It's the best movie I ever saw after Rush Hour. I mean, it's a great movie. Go see the Michael movie, my boy MJ, Michael Jackson movie, Off the Chain. Great movie.
The bond between Chris Tucker and Michael Jackson never quite added up from the outside. One was loud, the other barely raised his voice.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food. Forgot to pay today. Food wasn't no good. Keep it to yourself. Hey, today. You're lucky we ain't suing you. Have to pay.
Chris entered every room like a burst of energy. Michael moved through them gently, almost quietly, like he was trying not to disturb anything around him. One lived to make people laugh. The other spent most of his life avoiding the spotlight. But somehow, when they were together, everything felt right.
Neverland, and I would say I like something, he would give it to me. And I said, Michael, I like that big screen TV. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, do you love it? I said, I love it. Next day I go home, Michael would send the TV to my house. I said, Michael, thank you.
Wow.
But I was like, Michael is nice and rich.
In old interviews and behind-the-scenes footage, there are moments where Michael laughs so hard around Chris Tucker that he doubles over and hides his face in his hands. Not the rehearsed smile fans saw at award shows. Genuine laughter. The kind that slips out before you can hold it back.
Short film. We ate all this food. We ran out with our pan. It's so fun.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food. Forgot to pay today. Food wasn't no good. Keep it to yourself. Hey, today. You're lucky we ain't suing you. Have to pay.
People close to Michael often said Chris gave him something rare, relief. Not from fame, but from feeling alone.
Introduced to me by maybe one of his little nephews or something. Okay. Said, watch this, he talking about you, Uncle. And Michael probably said, oh, he's funny. Oh, he's good. So he knew of me, I think, that way. I think one of his nephews told me that he showed Michael Fridays.
Right.
And in every movie, you might see me do a Michael Jackson movie or something. I think it's just Kendrick's spirit or something.
That shared history is part of why so many people quietly took notice when Chris Tucker started showing up around the set of Michael, the biopic starring Jaafar Jackson. Most people saw it as celebrity support, but something about it felt much more personal than that. During filming, Chris reportedly visited the set on several occasions. The crew was busy with cameras, choreography, lighting, and timing, but Tucker would sometimes stand quietly behind the monitors, watching Jaafar perform, almost like someone returning to an old place that no longer exists. Then small things would happen. Jaafar would suddenly laugh between takes, tilt his head a certain way, move his hands while talking, and for just a moment, people on set said the resemblance stopped feeling physical. It became something emotional.
Jaafar, the victory tour.
That was the unusual thing about Jaafar's performance. Many actors can copy Michael Jackson's voice or his dance moves, but people involved in the production kept bringing up the smaller things instead. The gentleness in certain reactions, the quiet smile after a joke, the way he sometimes looked down while listening. Those echoes. That is what made the experience so emotional for the Jackson family. Not because Michael seemed alive again, but because tiny pieces of him suddenly felt present in the room. For Jaafar, the pressure was huge. He was not just playing a world-famous icon. He was carrying family memory. Every move risked comparison. Every scene carried expectation.
I know you're related. I know you sound like him. I know you dance like him. You move like him. But when did you feel like you embodied Michael?
I was thrown into it on day one, doing the Bad performance, and then we went into doing some victory tour performances. So I was automatically thrown into that that aura and presence of being on stage with the real extras and all the wardrobe and the lights. And I felt it when I was on that stage, hearing the music and feeling it in my bones and performing. Those are my happiest times on set, is being on that stage.
And somewhere behind the cameras stood one of Michael Jackson's closest friends, watching it all unfold. Chris Tucker was not just another celebrity praising the film. He had stayed by Michael's side during years when many people quietly stepped away. He defended him publicly, stood by him in court, and continued speaking about him with warmth long after 2009, when much of the world had already moved on. That kind of loyalty leaves a lasting mark.
Gary, Indiana, baby, on MJ's birthday. Happy birthday, MJ! Here we go.
In interviews years after Michael's passing, Tucker would sometimes talk about him in a way that sounded present tense, as if part of him still expected another late-night phone call or a joke waiting backstage. Loss can do that to people. It holds certain moments frozen, and maybe that is why the set of Michael felt so emotional to so many people connected to it, because memories do not truly vanish. They just go quiet for a while.
Just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls.
And for someone like Jaafar, that probably meant more than audiences ever realized. Picture trying to portray your late uncle on screen, while carrying the weight of one of the most recognized names in history. Then picture looking up after a hard scene and seeing your uncle's closest friend smiling softly from behind the cameras. Not judging, not comparing, just being there. That kind of presence says more than words ever could. Maybe that is also why Chris Tucker reportedly watched the film more than once. Not to study the performance, but because memory is complicated. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it comforts, and sometimes it does both at once.
Love you.
And for a few moments, the silence that follows loss did not feel quite so heavy anymore.
Ow! You gotta go see the Michael movie, man. I done saw it twice. I'm going back to see it again. It's the best movie I ever saw after Rush Hour. I mean,
As far as